Good morning, comic book fans. How are we doing this morning? Hope everybody's all right out there with all of this situation we have with the coronavirus. We hope you're all doing well. We hope all of your families are doing well. And we hope that this new comic book day is a better new comic book day than last week's new comic book day, and that everyone going forward will be better than the one before. But we'll see what happens. I got a lot of stuff to go over with you guys. If anybody would like to join me this morning, hop right on in to the chat, say hello. In the meantime, I am enjoying morning coffee. I myself brew my own, but I use Dunkin' Donuts because I love Dunkin'. And we hope all of you are doing well today. We are live from the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. And we hope all is doing well. Hey, Eric, good morning. Good to see you today. Comics for All People #1. Hello, hello, hello. We hope you guys are doing well. Tell me, are you in the local area? Where are y'all from? We're here in Brandon, Florida, just outside of Tampa at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. And we have a whole bunch of comic books to show you today that'll be coming out on the newsstands, plus some trade paperbacks and graphic novels. And we have our prize winner from our contest. Hey, Tugun. Good to see you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. And Tennessee, welcome to our Tennessee friends. And I'm in North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina, Tennessee. Where are you from, Tugun? Where are you at? Nice to see you up and running. Yeah, we are still up and running. I'll tell you what, I was going to talk about that today. 2 weeks ago, we saw a decline. Last week, we saw the business fall off a cliff. The first 2 days this week has not been bad. So we're hoping maybe that we're going to see what we were hoping to see in the first place, which was people are going to be shuttered at home. They need things to do. Come out and get yourself a comic book. Come out and get yourself a game. Those are the things that are going to keep you occupied while you're at home. And so yesterday and the day before, those things we did see. We saw people come out and said, well, I'm having to work from home, or I'm having to stay at home. So I wanted to get a comic book. I wanted to get a graphic novel. I wanted to get a game to play. So we're hoping that that's what we're going to see, that people will shoot into their local comic shops and, shoot in, grab themselves some graphic novels, toys, games, whatever. And don't forget your local mom and pop shops who need you desperately right now. And so much going on in the comic book world. Some conventions have shut down and they're not going to do it. Others have not announced yet. MegaCon, which is the biggest comic convention in the Southeast, is right here in Orlando. They're about an hour and a half from us here. Currently, we're not shipping out books. We're trying to gear up to do more mail order stuff. So we're just my wife and I, and it takes so much time to try to ship out stuff. But we are going to start considering that. We're thinking about gearing up our website. You can go to our website. It's comicsclub.com. There's not much up there right now, but we are in the process of putting more stuff up there. We probably won't do new comic books on the site, but we might do some back issues, some slabs, toys, games, things like that. So we'll see what happens. Everybody is just going to have to start gearing up differently, at least for the time being, to get through this situation we find ourselves in. Good morning, Billy Martin. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Good morning from Tennessee. Billy, you're in Tennessee right now? What takes you all the way up to Tennessee? Is it business? So I have my trusty tape measure out, and I'm measuring the stack today. We have a 9.5 inch stack. That is like an inch and a half higher than last week. I'm thinking to myself, why is this stack so high this week? What gave it the extra inch of height here? And you know what it is? It's the new Robin. The giant size Robin anniversary issue, the 80th anniversary, I believe, of Robin. Yes, you all be safe out there. So we have that. We also have our winner. And it's funny because someone actually had a closer number. What I did was I had a contest for everybody. If you could guess how high the stack of comic books from our inventory would be if you stacked them all flat on top of one another in bags and boards, how high would that reach to the sky? And we had the first wave of it, and we had a local winner, and we had a second wave of it, and one of our local people had a number closest, and yet they changed their number to a number that got beat now. So our new winner for how high can you stack the comic books goes to Rob Boswell. Rob, if you're watching, or Rob, if you catch this, you have won. And what you have won is our Justice League International trade paperback. So if you want to contact me with, I think we already have, Rob, I think we already have your address somewhere, because I think you've bought a couple of our shredded editions. Guys, if you're new to us and you don't know about our shredded edition show, every month I do a show called The Shredded Edition. I create one-of-a-kind comic book collectibles on the show and put them up at auction on eBay. 10% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, so it's also for a good cause. Good morning, Mike Rogers. How are you doing today? So Rob has bought a couple of those in the past, and I believe we have your address somewhere, Rob. I'll look for it. If not, email me or send me a message through Facebook, and we'll get you good morning. Good to see you there, Redbird. We'll get this book out to you. So congratulations to Rob Boswell for getting the closest number to it, which was 1,244 feet. But I'll tell you what, the actual number was 1,250 feet, which is pretty amazing there. Congrats to you, Rob Boswell. So we are also going to implement something today, which is, I don't know if any of you caught the headline of this thing, if it was up there, but free comic book every day. Why not? What do you think about that? Free comic book day every day. Well, I can do that at the Comics Club, and I'm going to make that happen. So, believe it or not, everybody who comes into the Comics Club for at least the rest of this month, and we might keep it going after that, we'll see what happens, but is going to get a free comic book with their purchase, no matter what they buy. If you make a purchase in the store of let's put it at $5 or more. At $5 or more purchase, you get a free comic book. Now, this comic book is going to be random. I've already pulled some comic books from our inventory. You might get something amazing, and you might get something that's oh wow, that's different. but it will be free. So free comic books for everybody every day going forward at the Comics Club until further notice. But at the very least, until the end of this month. And if we see a lot of enthusiasm for this, if everybody's happy with this idea of getting something free every time you make a purchase at the Comics Club of $5 or more, we'll be happy to keep it going as long as we possibly can. So for those of you in the local area, that's going to start today. And you can come in today, make a purchase of $5 or more, and you get a free comic book. Now, like I say, these comic books I've pulled, they're randomly picked out, and we're going to see how this goes. We'll get more sophisticated with it, hopefully, as time goes by. So, free comic books for everybody every day at the Comics Club. That's right. You heard it here first. Hector, you'll be there? All right, Hector, we're looking forward to seeing you. All right. We can't wait to give out some free comic books. We have approximately 150,000 comic books in our inventory. And you know what? We need more room in the back room. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to, I don't know, let's just give some away. Why not? Right? Every comic book will be worth something if you wait long enough. That's right, Mike. Every comic book has a value. Every comic book is worth something. And speaking of which, our latest sale on eBay of a Shredded Edition was the X-Force #2, the second appearance of Deadpool. If you're not familiar with a Shredded Edition, this is what one is. And it comes sealed in a box. That is the actual comic book that is in there. It has been shredded. Someone said, that's the craziest snow globe I've ever seen. With a certificate of authenticity signed by me, the Comic Book Pusher. And we create these on our show, the Shredded Edition. If you haven't caught that show, please go check it out. Hey, Dave, good to see you. taking a break from delivery truckloads of toilet paper. Oh man, that'll keep you in business for a long time. Right? So someone yanking on my door out there. We don't open till noon, guys, but we'll see you soon, hopefully. So we have a whole bunch of comic books to go over and some other stuff. Let me start by showing you the latest of the Funko Soda Pops can things that we got in. These are crazy little collectibles. This one is He-Man, and it is limited to 10,000 items. I am still getting used to StreamYard here. I was so used to my other one, and now I've started using StreamYard, and it's it's a whole different thing to try to learn how to use. So anyway, there's that thing. It is limited to 10,000 pieces. We have one in stock. If you're coming in today, let me know if you're interested in it. I know I had one guy's been buying up these as they go by, as they've been coming in. They're great, fun little collectibles. Take care of Two Gun. Be safe today, you too. And let's see here. We have some new trades that came in. Spider-Man Action with Kraven on there. Spider Chase. And we got a restock in on Mouse. If you have not read Mouse, oh my goodness, you should read Mouse. This won a Pulitzer Prize. It's like Nazi Germany, only with mice. So a pretty amazing story. I hope you can check it out. We also got in this hardcover Transformers, the manga, #1. It's a hardcover book. And it's done in manga size. And it is the manga version of the Transformers. Great fun stuff. Last Stop on the Red Line. Trade paperback. And 2 different covers of this really interesting, totally twisted tales by Eastman of Turtle fame and Beasley, amazing artist. Totally Twisted Tales. And it's a completely awesome collection of totally twisted tales from the clinically insane minds of Kevin Eastman and Simon Beasley. 3 full-length stories featuring guys, gals, monsters, mutants, superheroes, slackers, and lowlifers, as well as one very fast rat. That sounds like fun. You know, we lost someone in the comic book world recently. Alfred met his demise, murdered by Bane. I think it was Bane. Was it Bane that murdered him? I believe it was. This is a tribute book to him. Pretty cool. So we have those dealios on the shelf for you today. And we're going to dive into our stack. How tall was that stack again? Look at that. 9.5-inch stack of comic books. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, let's start with the variants today. This one actually came in last week, but we got a damage. So, Kylo Ren is a 1 in 25 variant. It's a Kylo Ren number 4. Kylo Ren number 4. And we got a Transformers Rise of the Decepticons. This is Transformers number 19. And this is a 1 in 10 cover. Star Wars number 4 variant. Got Lando Calrissian. You know, I think I need a little bit more light. Give me 1 second. I'm going to reach up here. See if that helps at all. A little bit. Yeah, I think so. A little bit better, eh? We have a 1 in 25 Spider-Woman. The new Spider-Woman comic came out this week. Had a whole bunch of different covers. A bunch of different variants. This is also a secret variant. So now you know the secret. She's in a full Spider-Man costume. Just got an update on the coronavirus. Actually, it looks like there's going to be an 11:30 announcement out of Washington about it. Okay, so another Spider-Woman variant. This is a 1 in 25 as well. And another variant, also, I believe, a 1 in 25. Pretty cool. So there are the variants we have for you all today. New comic books. Getting into the new comic books for the day, we have Dragon Whisperer. That's number 1 of a 4-part miniseries. Looks kind of steampunkish and fantasy. 26 covers, really? Wow. A lot of covers there. This is X-Ray Robot. They're using an old checkerboard gimmick. And X-Ray Robot. Some cool stuff. Yeah, Michael Bendis says, one of the best cartoonists in all of comics has done it again. X-Ray Robot is another Allred home run, because we know that's Mike Allred's artwork, inside and out. It's the artwork on the inside as well. Looks like fun. Iron Age 2020. A couple different covers for you. Avengers, Captain America. It's Marvel Avengers, Captain America. Another Marvel book, Outlawed. Number 1. Here we go into the mini and varied and various Spider-Woman covers. Look at all of them. There we go. I like that one. It's pretty wild. This is the one that did the variant of her in the full Spidey costume. Lots of covers. Lots of covers. Hello, Warlord. Thank you for joining us. Ishmael, good to see you. Thank you so much for being in the chat. We appreciate you guys showing up this morning. I know it's a crazy time for everyone. That is wild looking, eh? That's done, I don't know if you can see that, but it's done with a whole bunch of different pictures of Spider-Man and comics and stuff. That's pretty wild looking. And we have a Marvel Action Spider-Man. There's a whole bunch of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Turtle crossover covers. Whoa. One for each turtle. If you're a turtle fan, lots of turtle fans for this. So these will all be on the stands, guys. When you come in, we have a new Spawn. Number 306. A virgin cover. and a regular one. We also have this cover touting his Prophecy of Death Part 1. World record-breaking comic. Look at that. So, Undiscovered Country has a couple different covers. This is about America having gone very badly in the future. I don't know if it started with the virus or what. But... Okay, we got Bitter Root by Image Comics. That's number 7. Family Tree, number 5. This has been a really interesting story. It's about some people who are literally turning into trees. Tartarus. Ascender. This is the sequel to or prequel to, I'm not certain, of Descender. If you caught that. Witchblade. Still going strong after all these years. We got Die. I know I've said it 100 times before, but I'll say it again. These True Believers and DC Dollar Comics, they are reprinting some of the best stuff that DC and Marvel ever did for just $1. Now that is an awesome deal. Gotta love that. Hey, Finrear Fire, how you doing today? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining our chat. We're just going through the new comics that are hitting the stands today. Whoops, that one's upside down. So another couple of the best bargains in comic books today: the DC Dollar Comics and the True Believer comics for just $1 a piece. Also, these are pretty good deals. These 100-page giants that DC's been doing. For $4.99, you get a very thick book. Look at the thickness of that book. For just $4.99. What a deal. It's another dollar comic. Actually, this is a facsimile edition of The Brave and the Bold that introduced the Justice League of America for the first time. And they were battling Starro. The advertisements are just like when I was a kid. Transformers, number 19. Had a couple different covers, as usual. We got Firefly. You Firefly fans? Well, if not, it's all shiny. This one, they say, glows in the dark. This Predator is supposed to be a glow-in-the-dark cover. See? It specifically states glow in the dark. I haven't tested that out yet, but I'm going to take their word for it. New Star Wars. New Star Wars. A couple different covers. I like this one. Someone's been putting carbonite. We have... Now, last week, we got shorted our Transformers, which is why I'm going to show you this. Transformers number 18. We just got in stock, even though it's not new. 19 is new, but 18 got delayed. Sorry about that, guys. Some of these things are beyond my control, though. Bad reception. Heist. Undone. Blood. Undone by Blood. Shadow of a Wanted Man. Number 2. Got Dragon Age number 3. Whoops. Dragon Age number 3. Hold on a second. I'm going to move this stack because this stack was tall today. And get it moved over here and get the other ones going. We have Usagi Yojimbo. Dr. Tomorrow has a couple covers. Number 2. Alienated number 2. Bang. Red Mother with 2 covers. The Blood Red variant and the regular one. Figure this one out here. Vampirella. You know, Vampirella always has multiple covers. This one, she's having a meal of some people there. That's some awesome, beautiful artwork. Look at that. Very cool. And this one's like, my wife said, what is she, Superman now? I said, she's probably saving him so she can have them for dinner. It's like a giant icebox for her. What else we got here? We have Invader Zim hits number 50. Something's Killing the Children. This has been really great story. Very different, and it's evolving. Visitor. That's what it looks like under that mask. Aha. Red Sonja. Now, as we know, Batman's sidekick, Robin, has been around for 80 years now. And Robin, 100-page super spectacular hits the shelves today. Lots of different covers for this one. That's the Dark Knight Robin. Her name's Kelly. What's her last name? Can't remember. There she is again. Robin, the Boy Wonder. Or as the Joker on the Batman TV show in the 60s say, the Boy Blunder. My favorite depiction of Robin was in All-Star Batman and Robin. That was early. This is the blank cover. It's very interesting. And there's your Robins for the day. They will be on the shelf at the Comics Club. And today we will be giving away a free comic book to everybody who makes a purchase of $5 or more. A free comic book. It's going to be free comic book day every day at the Comics Club. Machine Man 2020. Runaways. Number 31. Ghost Spider, number 8. Like that cover. Captain America, number 20. And the Spider-Woman cover. Variant. Yeah, nice. Those Robins are pretty cool. I love that they're doing these anniversary things. Arrow. Guardians of the Galaxy. And a lot of the covers now are homages to Spider-Woman since she's got her own book going now. Fantastic Four. And there's Spider-Woman cover. Deadpool's out. A couple different covers there. Ooh, that was pretty horrendous there. Yikes. I think he must have gotten the virus. Look at that. Yikes. All right. Morbius, the Living Vampire, number 5. And his Spider-Woman cover. Let's see here. We have X-Force. Like that. Pretty nice cover there. Captain Marvel. Some cool covers on Captain Marvel this week. This one is pretty neat. And, of course, Captain Marvel. Atlantis Attacks. I don't know why I have so many copies here, but Atlantis Attacks. The Amazing Mary Jane. Valkyrie. Star Wars Adventures. Excalibur. Is it Excalibur? Excalibur. A couple different covers for you. Got Lucifer. The new Lucifer. Got the Wild Hunt going there. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Multiverse. Actually, number 5. Hill House Comics. The Lolo Woods. With a couple different covers on that one. This is a horror from Joe Hill. Jimmy Olsen. Gotta love Jimmy. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Probably one of the best known gingers in comics. Aquaman. That's a cool one. Teen Titans. And we got Year of the Villain. Hell Arisen. Love that cover. Look at that. The Batman who laughs. Looks like he's taking someone down there. Is that Lex Luthor on the cover? On the ground? The mighty Lex. Justice League. Another Joe Hill comic, Plunge. Number 2. And we have Deceased, Unkillables. Batman, number 91. A couple different covers there. And there's the comics we have for this week, guys. Wow. That is some big stack. Don't forget that if you leave a comment after the show down below in the comments, you get entered into our monthly drawing, and that monthly drawing, this will be that'll be decided pulled on the first week of April. But every week you can leave a comment down below and get as many as 4 or 5, depending on how many win days there are in the month. Chances to win a trade paperback or graphic novel. This time we actually have 2 for you. Unwritten hardcover, the deluxe edition, book 1. And this interesting story, Near Death, volume 1 from Image Comics. It's a great twist on the Hitman genre. And this guy's a professional killer. And he has a near-death experience during a botched mission. Determined to avoid ever returning to the hell he glimpsed, he dedicates himself to balancing the scales. He's going to save a life for every life he's taken. And he's taken a lot of lives. So that's that story, and that is going to be free to one of our viewers out there. Just have to leave a comment down below. And so once again, it's going to be free comic book day every day at the Comics Club. Starting today, with your purchase of $5 or more, I'm giving you a free random comic books from comics we've pulled from our back issues of 150,000 comics. You might get something super amazing. You might get something just cool. But every comic book is cool, right? So, and free is the word. Free, free, free. And all you have to do is come in, make a purchase of $5 more. And we're going to keep this going for as long as we possibly can. It should be a lot of fun. Love to give away free stuff. And hopefully that'll help entice you all to come in and pick up something extra during this time where we're having to shutter in a lot more than normal. Everything, so many things, not everything, so many things are closed down. My telephone is ringing. People are already wanting in here. Listen, this is a good time to tell everybody thank you so much for watching. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time.